What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. So many people love you. Don't focus on the people who don't. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Words offer meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. Our moral economy went bankrupt long before our financial one. The way to screw up somebody's life is to give them what they want. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. Remember, if you play small, you stay small. Patience and improvement is the key to opening the door to progress. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. At some point, we all look up and realize that we are lost in a maze. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. You fall because you are human and rise because you are divine. Let everything be allowed to do what it naturally does, so that its nature will be satisfied. Everyone's greatest fantasy is to walk away from the life you lead. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste. Thoughts weaken the mind, desires wither the heart. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Never feel guilty or ashamed for the mistakes of others. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. We don't have to defeat any individual but our own self. Someone else's progress doesn't make yours any less. Integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's watching, doing as you say you would do. The right way to go easy is to forget the right way. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in towel. Desire is half of life. Indifference is half of death. Your life has a limit, but knowledge has none. If you use what is limited to pursue what has no limit, you will be in danger. The heart's memory eliminates the bad and magnifies the good. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Truth that came too late was as useful as a meal to a dead man. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Keep a little fire burning, however small, however hidden. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. If I had it all to do again, there would be more bodies. If we don't change the direction we are headed, we will end up where we are going. The enlightened ruler is heedful, and the good general full of caution. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. A man who knows he is a fool is not a great fool. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. We seek the fire of the spark that is already within us. I cried because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. If water derives lucidity from stillness, how much more the faculties of the mind? What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. People who belittle people will belittle people and will accomplish very little. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. It's hard not to feel happy when you make someone smile. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. No one is too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Waiting for changing opinions is like waiting for nothing. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. Sometimes when hardships knock, it's just life. Do not take it personal. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. Faster, faster, until the thrill of speed overcomes the fear of death. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. When full, starve them. When settled, make them move. Nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. Flow with whatever may happen and let your mind be free. Your story is remarkable, even if you don't know it yet. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. Until death itself comes, no calamity need be feared. When you take control of your attitude, you take control of your life. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Every team has its weakness, and every team has its strength. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. Don't look to the approval of others for your mental stability.